Today felt weird, like something big is about to happen.
You felt it too? I thought it was just me.
It's like something in the air is changing. Maybe our lives are about to shift forever.
You two are always acting mysterious. Come on, let's just go to the meadow already.
Yeah, the breeze is perfect today, and I packed snacks.
Okay, we're coming. It's just... I don't know, never mind.
Let's just enjoy today. Who knows how many of these we'll have.
What do you mean by that, Jake? We always hang out.
You probably just means we're all growing up soon. You know how our parents are.
They keep talking about traditions and plans for the future like we're already adults.
They act like we don't have a choice, like we're just supposed to go along with it.
Because it's how it's always been. Dogs with dogs and cats with cats. That's just the rule.
And we've known forever that they're planning for me to be with you, Sam, and Jake with Daisy.
But what if that's not what I want?
What if we want something different?
Different how?
Like maybe a dog and a cat could be together if they really cared about each other.
You know, our families would never accept that it would cause so many problems.
Maybe some things are worth the trouble.
You're joking, right?
No, he's not, and neither am I.
So what you're saying is, you two like each other.
We didn't plan it, it just happened.
And we tried to ignore it because we knew what everyone would say.
This is not okay. You're breaking everything our families worked so hard for.
I don't even know what to say.
We're not trying to hurt anyone. We just want to be honest about how we feel.
Can't we just live our lives without being told we're wrong for it?
You should have told us sooner.
Yeah, maybe then it wouldn't hurt this much.
We were scared, okay, but we can't hide it anymore.
And we won't.
So what now? Do you just expect us to be fine with this?
You know, our families will never let this go.
We don't expect anything. We just needed to tell you the truth.
We were going to keep it a secret, but that felt even worse.
This is going to cause so much drama. You really don't get it.
Everything we were promised, everything our families planned, it's falling apart.
Maybe those promises weren't meant to be kept. Maybe they were never ours to begin with.
We're not property, we're not some plan.
You could have told me, Sam. I thought we were closer than this.
We are, but I didn't know how to say it. I didn't want to hurt you.
You hurt both of us anyway.
We didn't want this to be a fight.
We just want it to be real.
I need space. This is too much.
Me too.
Luca, wait, Daisy.
They'll come around.
I hope so, but I hate seeing them like this.
We'll fix it somehow, we just have to stay strong.
I wish love didn't have to be this complicated.
If it were easy, it wouldn't be worth fighting for.
Maybe we should meet at the treehouse later, just us.
The old one behind the hills, yeah, no one goes there anymore.
It's quiet, and hidden will be safe to talk.
I'll bring some lanterns and a blanket in case it gets cold.
You always think ahead.
Only when it's about you.
I'll sneak out once my parents fall asleep.
Same here, we'll be careful.
It's like a secret world just for us.
And no one can tell us how to feel in that world.
Promise me something.
Anything.
No matter what happens, we won't give up on each other.
I promise.
Then I'll see you under the stars. The sky looks different at night, like it's trying to tell us a secret.
Maybe the stars are on our side.
I brought your favorite snack, dried fish biscuits.
You remembered even the weird stuff I like.
It's not weird, it's just very dog.
And your very cat, which is perfect to me.
You're making me blush.
Good, I like when you do.
This place feels like a dream, like we're the only ones that exist.
That's why I like it here, we don't have to pretend.
I wish we could stay forever.
One day maybe we can.
But what about Daisy and Luca? They looked so heartbroken.
I feel bad too, but isn't it worse to live a lie?
I don't know, maybe we're the selfish ones.
Or maybe we're just brave enough to be honest.
You always make it sound simple.
Only because I know what I feel when I look at you.
I feel it too.
Then let's promise something else.
Another promise.
That we'll meet here every night no matter what.
Even if they find out.
Even if the world turns upside down.
Deal.
Look, a shooting star.
Make a wish.
I already have everything I want.
You're too smooth.
You love it.
I really do.
Let's stay here until the sun comes up.
Then sneak back before anyone notices.
We're getting good at this secret stuff.
Too good.
Sam.
Yeah.
I think I'm falling for you.
I already fell.
You didn't come home until morning again.
I was just out for some fresh air.
Do you think I'm not paying attention, Sam? You've been sneaking around.
It's not like that.
Then tell me the truth. Is it Jake?
Yes.
You promised me you were done.
I never promised that.
I can't believe you'd throw everything away for him.
I'm not throwing anything away. I'm following my heart.
You're ruining your future, our future.
No, Daisy, I'm choosing it.
They're talking again.
We had to. Daisy deserves the truth.
You should have let us prepare for this, not drop it like a storm.
There's no good time to hurt someone, Luca.
I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
Maybe this is who I've been all along.
I wish it didn't have to be like this.
So do I, but you made your choice.
I still care about you both.
Then prove it. Stop seeing each other.
I can't.
Neither of us can.
Then everything changes.
Why does love have to mean losing everything else?
Because it's not the kind of love they want us to have.
Then we'll show them it's real.
They won't listen, you know that.
Then we'll speak louder.
If you keep going down this path, don't expect me to follow.
I'll always want you in my life, but I won't give him up.
You've made that clear.
We never wanted it to be us versus you.
But if it is, then we'll face it together.
Then I guess you two are on your own.
We'll find our own way. Do you think we're doing the right thing?
I don't know if it's right for them, but I know it's right for me.
They're hurting because of us.
And we're hurting too. Pretending didn't make it any better.
I miss how easy it used to be when we were all just friends.
Before feelings got involved, before rules started mattering.
We should have run away that first night at the treehouse.
Maybe we still can.
And leave everyone behind.
Just for a while until things calm down.
They'll come looking for us.
Let them. We're not hiding because we're wrong. We're hiding because they won't listen.
I'll pack a small bag tonight, just the essentials.
I'll bring food and water and the old map from my dad's shed.
Where will we even go?
Past the ridge there's a valley where nobody really goes. It's peaceful there.
Sounds like freedom.
It will be if you're with me.
Let's meet just after the moon rises.
At the treehouse.
Always.
She's acting strange again. I can feel it.
Jake too, he's been quiet more than usual.
Do you think they're planning something?
I wouldn't be surprised they've already ignored everything we said.
I saw Sam near the cliffs yesterday with a notebook and a compass.
She's going to run.
Then we have to stop her.
Before they do something they can't undo.
We'll follow her tonight, see where she goes.
And if they're together.
Then we stop them together.
Everything's packed. I've got my scarf and the flashlight.
I have the map and some dried snacks plus a blanket for us.
Do you think we'll be okay?
We have each other. That's all I need.
Let's move fast before someone sees us.
There's a shortcut behind the treehouse. It leads to the ridge path.
Let's go quietly.
Stay close.
They're leaving now just like we thought.
We have to get ahead of them if we want to stop them before the forest line.
What are we even going to say?
Whatever it takes to make them turn back.
The stars are even brighter tonight. Maybe they're giving us a sign.
Or maybe they're saying go faster.
Wait, did you hear that?
Footsteps. Someone's behind us.
Stop right there.
You're not going anywhere.
Daisy, Luca, why are you following us?
To stop you from making a huge mistake.
You're going to throw everything away for what a feeling.
It's not just a feeling, it's love.
You don't understand. We tried to do things the way everyone wanted.
Then keep trying, don't run away from it.
We're not running, we're choosing a future that actually feels like ours.
And what about us? We're just left behind.
We never meant to hurt you, but we can't stop being who we are.
You're selfish, both of you.
Maybe, but I'd rather be selfish than silent.
Then go, but don't expect anything when you come back.
We didn't expect anything, just understanding.
But maybe that's asking too much.
This is goodbye then.
For now.
Let's go, Sam.
I'm ready. We've been walking for hours. My paws are sore.
We can rest here for a bit. The rocks will block the wind.
It's so quiet out here, like the world forgot this place.
Or maybe it's waiting for us to write our story here.
I wonder if they're still watching from the hill.
Let them watch. They'll see we're not afraid.
I hope one day they'll understand.
Even if they don't, we'll be okay.
Do you think Luca and Daisy will ever forgive us?
Maybe not now, but time can change hearts.
I wish we didn't have to lose our friends to love each other.
Love shouldn't mean choosing sides.
But here we are anyway.
At least we have this moment.
The stars really are our only witnesses tonight.
Then let them remember this as the night we chose us.
Do you think our families are angry?
Of course they are, but they're also scared.
Scared of what?
Of change, of losing control, of not knowing what comes next.
I guess I'm scared too.
It's okay to be scared. It means we care.
Can we stay here until sunrise?
As long as you want.
Will you hold my paw?
Always.
They really left.
They didn't even look back.
Why does it hurt this much?
Because we weren't ready to let go.
I feel like I'm disappearing without her.
I know the feeling.
Should we tell the parents?
They'll find out sooner or later.
I just don't want them to get hurt.
It's already too late for that.
The sunrise looks so different from out here.
It's peaceful, like the world is starting fresh.
I almost forgot what peace felt like.
Same here. Back home it was always rules and whispers.
And expectations and plans we didn't ask for.
But out here it's just us and the sky.
Do you think we could build something here?
Like a little shelter or maybe a small cabin.
Yes, something just ours where no one can tell us how to live.
We'd need wood tools. Maybe we can find some old supplies nearby.
We can start with stones and branches until we find better stuff.
You really want to build a life here, don't you?
I don't want to go back, not yet.
Then we stay as long as it takes.
I never thought running away would feel like coming home.
Sometimes the place that feels right isn't the one we were born into.
Thank you for being brave with me.
You make me brave.
They didn't come back last night. It's been hours.
I told you, Mom, and she's already gathering the council.
What if they get banished?
Or worse, forced apart.
This is all spiraling so fast.
They should have just followed the rules.
But a part of me understands why they didn't.
You still care about her.
Of course I do. She was my best friend.
And Jake was like a brother to me.
Then maybe we should help them.
Help them escape again.
No, help them talk to everyone, show them what they're really feeling.
It won't be easy. The council doesn't listen to kids like us.
Then we make them listen.
For Sam and Jake.
For all of us.
The wind's picking up. We should start gathering things soon.
There's a stream nearby. I saw it while exploring. We can get water there.
I'll stay here and start laying out stones for the floor.
Don't move too much, I'll be back fast.
Be careful.
Always.
We should check the treehouse again just in case they left something behind.
Good idea. Maybe a trail or a clue to where they went.
Look over their paw prints heading past the ridge.
They must have gone through the valley like Jake mentioned once.
That place is miles from here.
Then we better move fast.
Wait, what are we even going to say when we find them?
The truth, and that we want to help not hurt.
Do you really think they'll trust us after everything?
We have to try.
Where is he? It's been longer than he said.
Sorry, I got caught up trying to find clean water. I also found some berries.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm okay, I promise I wouldn't leave you alone out here.
It's just, being out here is already hard without losing you too.
You won't, I'm here and I'm staying.
Thank you.
Come sit with me, let's eat and rest.
Do you think they're looking for us right now?
Definitely, but they won't find us if we stay quiet.
Part of me hopes they do.
Why?
Because I want them to see how real this is, not just a phase, not just rebellion.
Then we show them when they come, we show them everything.
Even if they hate it.
Even then, because love isn't always easy, but it's always worth it.
I think we're close. I recognize these trees from the old stories.
There's smoke in the distance. Someone's definitely out here.
You think it's them?
Only one way to find out, come on.
I think I hear something in the woods.
Could be an animal or just the wind.
No, it sounds like paws crunching leaves.
Stay behind me just in case.
There you are.
We found you.
What are you doing here?
How did you even find us?
We followed your trail. We knew you'd come out here.
We didn't come to drag you back. We came to listen.
Listen to what?
To how you feel, to why you ran, to what you're trying to build.
Why now?
Because we saw what it's doing to everyone, and maybe we were wrong.
You're serious.
We don't want to lose you forever, and this place proves you two really meant it.
We meant every word.
We didn't want to hurt anyone, we just wanted to be us.
So let us help.
Help how?
Talk to the council with us, explain everything.
Not to argue, but to show them what love really looks like.
They won't listen.
They never do.
Then we make them listen together.
You're not alone anymore, not unless you want to be.
I don't want to be alone, I want change.
Then we'll go back, but only on our terms.
Together.
Together.
Let's go home.
I didn't think I'd ever walk this path again.
Feels different coming back after everything.
Everyone will be waiting when we get there. The whole village probably knows.
Then we speak with truth and stay calm, no matter what they say.
Do you think they'll let us talk, or just shut us down?
They'll try to silence us, but we'll stand tall.
No more running.
No more hiding.
We're almost there. Look, the council is already gathered.
My heart's pounding.
Mine too, but we've got this.
We stand side by side no matter what happens.
Always.
They're staring at us.
Let's begin.
To the council we come with respect, and hope not to fight but to speak.
We know we've broken traditions, but we haven't broken truth.
We love each other, and we believe that should never be wrong.
They built a shelter together. They lived in peace. They proved it wasn't just a game.
They risked everything for love, and they never turned cruel or careless.
We're not asking for everyone to change, just for a chance to be seen.
We want to live without fear, without hiding who we are.
If love only counts when it fits rules, then it's not real love.
We grew up believing cats and dogs couldn't be together, but maybe we were wrong.
And maybe it's time the old ways changed.
Even if it's just one step today, one tiny step.
Let that step be us.
We're not asking to lead, we're asking to be allowed to follow our hearts.
This is what bravery looks like.
This is what love looks like.
Please let it be enough.
They're whispering. They don't know what to say.
The elders are looking at each other like they've never heard words like this before.
Do you think they'll listen?
They have to, they can't ignore all of us.
The head elder is stepping forward.
Everyone's going quiet.
This is it.
Whatever they say, we stay together.
Always.
He's clearing his throat.
He's about to speak.
We're ready.
Let them see we're not afraid.
He said your actions disrespected the traditions.
But also that your courage opened a door they've never considered.
They're not yelling.
They're listening.
The elders are talking among themselves again.
This might be a good sign.
I hope so.
No matter what they decide, I'm proud of us.
Me too.
He's raising his paw again.
He says, change is never easy, but sometimes it begins with a single moment.
He said that.
Say it again.
He said, they will allow you to be together, but it must be peaceful and respectful.
And no more running away, you stay, and show them what this really means.
They're giving us a chance.
We can stay together.
This is real.
I'm so happy for you.
You earned this.
I don't know how to thank you.
We start by living it with love and care.
Together.
Forever.
The air feels lighter today.
Like the village is breathing again.
People still stare, but it's not with anger anymore.
They're curious, maybe even hopeful.
Hope is a start.
I saw a younger dog talking to a kitten at the well today.
Really?
They were laughing like it was nothing new.
Maybe things are changing faster than we thought.
You started that change.
We did.
Morning, you too.
Hope we're not interrupting anything mushy.
Not too much, just appreciating peace.
What brings you by?
The council wants to meet with all four of us again.
They said it's something important.
Should we be nervous?
Probably.
Come on, we'll walk together.
It's not like they're kicking you out now.
Let's find out what this is all about.
Together like always.
I'm glad we have you both again.
We were never really gone, just confused.
Now we're just a little less confused.
That's all anyone can ask for.
There's the council hall.
They're waiting.
Let's go.
Here goes everything.
Again,
They're all here, every elder, every advisor.
Even my father is sitting in front. I haven't seen him this serious in months.
Look at your mom, she's nodding at us.
They want you to stand in the center.
don't worry, we're right behind you.
We're ready.
Let's hear what they have to say.
He's standing now, the head elder.
He's got that look like he's about to drop something big.
He says, because of your honesty and your strength, we want to offer something new.
New.
He says they want to create a new council role.
One that lets you speak for those who feel unheard.
You mean like a voice for those who don't fit the old ways.
That's huge.
He says you two would be the first to hold it.
If you accept,
This could help more than just us.
We could make sure no one else has to run to be heard.
We accept.
We'll do everything we can to be fair and kind and brave.
They're clapping, they're actually clapping.
I've never seen the council smile like that.
It feels like a dream.
But it's real and it's ours.
Thank you for standing with us through all of it.
We believe in what you're building.
And we're proud of you both.
Let's make this village better together.
For the next ones who fall in love without permission.
And for the ones who are still afraid to speak.
We'll speak for them.
Always. We've been busy all morning organizing the new role they gave us.
So many animals came by to talk. I didn't realize how many felt the same way we did.
They were just waiting for someone to open the door first.
I talked to a dog and a squirrel who've been friends for years but afraid to tell anyone.
That's what this is about, giving everyone a voice no matter what.
It's amazing what you two started.
There's a shift in the village, you can feel it.
Sometimes it still feels unreal, like I'll wake up back at the treehouse.
But this time we didn't have to run away to find freedom.
Freedom found us when we spoke up.
The elders even asked for our thoughts on future pairings.
They're finally open to ideas instead of just rules.
You think they'll change the marriage tradition too?
Maybe not all at once, but this is the beginning.
It's strange being part of something bigger than just our story.
But it's also the best feeling I've ever had.
Same here.
So what happens now for you two?
Will you go back to that cabin in the valley?
We might visit, but this is our home now.
And there's work to do here, lots of it.
The treehouse will always be special though.
It was our first real home, our first brave choice.
Maybe we can fix it up, make it a place others can visit.
A symbol for speaking up and not giving in.
That sounds like the perfect idea.
Then let's do it together, just like before.
One step at a time.
One change at a time. The treehouse looks smaller than I remember.
Or maybe we just got stronger since we last stood here.
It still has our paw prints on the railing from the night. We promised to never give up.
It's a little broken but still standing, kind of like you two.
Let's clean it up, sweep the leaves, and clear the vines.
We can hang lights around the edges and fix the ladder steps.
I'll add a new sign over the door, maybe something simple like our place.
No, let's call it the open branch.
Because anyone can climb it no matter who they are.
Exactly.
I'll paint the roof red, it'll shine through the trees.
And I'll bring cushions and books for animals who want a quiet place to sit and feel safe.
This is turning into something beautiful.
Just like our story did.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if we never spoke up.
We'd still be pretending, hurting inside, trying to follow someone else's plan.
But we chose love, we chose truth.
And we showed everyone it was okay to be different.
That's the lesson. I want kids like us to know you don't have to hide to be loved.
You don't have to change to be accepted.
You just have to be brave enough to be yourself.
And kind enough to listen when someone else is doing the same.
You changed more than the village. You changed us too.
Then let the open branch be a place where all stories can begin.
Not just ours.
But anyone who needs it. The open branch is finished.
Lanterns lit, cushions placed, the roof painted bright red.
It's everything I imagined and more.
We've already had a dozen animals visit just to sit and talk.
Some even wrote letters and left them in a message jar you placed by the door.
I read a few last night, they made me cry.
The squirrel who said she wanted to be friends with a fox but was scared her parents would say no.
The rabbit who likes playing with owls, even though everyone says they shouldn't mix.
And the little pup who said your story gave him courage to talk about his feelings.
You started something powerful.
We all did.
This treehouse used to be our secret, now it's a safe space for everyone.
A place where no one has to feel weird or wrong for just being who they are.
I wish we had this when we were younger.
But maybe that's why we were meant to build it now.
So the next ones won't have to feel so alone.
I used to think running was our only choice.
Now I see that staying and speaking out can be even stronger.
And way harder.
But worth every moment.
What's next for you two?
You've done so much already.
I think we just live.
Love, grow, help when we can, and stay true to who we are.
That's enough for me.
And if more needs to be done, we'll be ready.
We're not just Sam and Jake anymore.
We are part of something bigger now.
And that means everything. I've been thinking about writing our story down.
Like a book.
Something simple. so others can read it when they need courage.
I like that idea. It could help more than just our village.
We could call it The Day We Stayed.
Or Love Without Walls.
That one's good too.
You should add the messages from the jar at the treehouse.
They're part of the story now.
That's true. Each one shows that we're not alone in how we feel.
And every story deserves to be told.
Some of the young ones asked if we could read to them at night.
I'd love that. Story time under the lantern sounds perfect.
Then let's make it a weekly thing. We'll invite everyone.
Even the elders.
They need to hear the new voices too.
This feels like something I wish I had when I was little.
Same. I used to wonder if being different meant I was wrong.
But now we know being different is what made us strong.
And kind and understanding.
Maybe one day we won't even need a place like the open branch.
Because everywhere will feel safe.
Until then, we'll keep this place open and warm.
And we'll keep sharing what we've learned.
You two are turning into leaders.
The best kind, the ones who lead with heart.
We're just doing what we wish someone did for us.
Being brave and hopeful at the same time.
That's what love taught us.
And we're still learning every day.
The open branch was full tonight.
Every seat taken and some just laying on the grass listening.
The little ones asked so many questions, I didn't know how to answer all of them.
But you did. They looked at you like you were telling a bedtime tale.
It didn't feel like just a story, it felt like a memory being passed on.
They asked me if dogs and cats still fight like in the old days.
One kitten said she thought the rule was just made-up grown-up stuff.
I told them it used to be real, but not anymore.
Not because it was erased, but because it was healed.
Some wounds don't go away, but they stop hurting when love grows over them.
That's why what you two did matters so much.
You turn scars into stepping stones.
Tomorrow we'll repaint the treehouse sign. It's faded from all the sunlight.
What color this time?
Rainbow.
Perfect.
Every color for every voice.
The council sent word earlier they want to expand the open branch idea.
They want to build similar places in nearby villages.
Seriously.
That's amazing.
They asked if you two would visit each village and share your story.
You'd be like messengers of peace and understanding.
That sounds big and a little scary.
But if we help here, we can help there too.
Do we leave soon?
In a few days, they'll send a guide and supplies.
It's not forever, just a journey of sharing.
I think I'd like that.
Me too, as long as we're together.
Always. Everything's packed: maps, supplies, even a sketchbook for the kids we meet.
I packed your favorite snack just in case we get nervous before we speak.
You always remember the little things.
Because they matter to you and you matter to me.
Leaving the open branch feels strange, like leaving home again.
But this time we're not running, we're reaching.
That makes it different.
We'll take care of the treehouse while you're away.
And keep reading stories every week, just like before.
Thank you both for everything.
We couldn't have done this without you.
Just promise to come back with new stories.
And maybe new ideas too.
We will. And we'll keep sending letters from every village.
So no one feels far away.
The council said we'll speak at the first village by the lake.
They said it's mostly families with strict old traditions.
Then it's the perfect place to start.
Let's give them hope like we gave our village.
And if just one heart listens, that's enough.
You've already shown us how big change begins with a small voice.
Now go and carry that voice everywhere.
We'll be back before the leaves change colors.
Promise.
Come on, let's start this journey with paws steady and hearts open.
And a little courage too.
We've got more than enough of that now. The lake village is quiet, but you can feel the weight of old rules in the air.
Everyone's watching us like they're waiting for us to mess up.
Let's not worry about stares. We came to share, not to impress.
You're right, one story at a time.
Look, the children are already sitting in a circle.
Let's start. Their kids always listen first with their hearts.
Hi everyone, we're here to tell you a story, a true one.
It's about a cat and a dog who were told they could never be together.
But they didn't listen, they followed their hearts.
And by doing that, they helped change the minds of others too.
One little pup just smiled at me.
That smile is the reason we're doing this.
A parent is stepping closer, maybe to say something.
Let's just listen and stay calm.
He says his daughter has always felt different, but never had the words to explain it.
And that our story helped her understand she isn't alone.
That's all I ever wanted to do.
Sometimes one story is all it takes to open a door.
The elder just invited us to speak at their gathering tonight.
That's huge. They trust us enough already.
Let's keep going with quiet courage.
And strong hearts.
Maybe love isn't about where you're from, but where you're willing to go together.
And who you become on the journey.
Come on, let's make tonight count.
One village down, many more to go.
The moon is high, and the whole village has gathered.
They lit lanterns around the meeting circle. It's actually kind of beautiful.
I can feel their eyes, but not in a scary way, in a curious way.
They're ready to hear the truth.
We stand before you not to challenge your ways, but to share a new one.
A way built from kindness and understanding, from listening and learning.
We were once told that a cat and a dog could never love each other.
But we did, and we still do.
We didn't run from our feelings, we stood with them and let them guide us.
And because of that, we helped our home become a better place.
Now we're here to offer the same light to you.
A place where anyone can feel safe being who they are.
Not everyone will agree at first, and that's okay.
Change takes time, but it always begins with listening.
And choosing love over fear.
We invite you to visit the open branch one day,
Where walls don't separate anyone, and voices are heard equally.
The way you two speak, it's like music, steady and soft but powerful.
If only every village could feel this kind of hope.
That's what we're trying to do. One step, one voice at a time.
The elder is rising. He looks thoughtful.
He says, "Thank you for reminding us that love is a bridge, not a barrier."
And that we are always capable of learning no matter our age.
He just invited us to return in the spring and help start a new branch here.
A second open branch.
It's working, Jake. It's really working.
We're not just telling a story anymore, we're building something real.
Let's keep going. Tomorrow we reach the forest village.
And we bring them the same hope.
This forest village feels different, quieter, older.
The trees are huge and everything moves slower here.
Even the animals seem more cautious.
We should start with a small group, not the whole village at once.
Look, near that hollow log, some young ones are playing.
Let's sit with them, tell the story like we always do.
Hey everyone, can we join you?
We want to tell you about a place where everyone belongs.
Where it doesn't matter if you're a dog or a cat or anything else.
All that matters is how you treat others.
They're listening. Even the smallest one with the big ears is staring right at me.
That's how change starts, with just one pair of eyes watching with wonder.
Let's invite them to draw their own version of the open branch.
Great idea. We'll give them sketchbooks and colors.
Every drawing tells a story too.
Look at this one. It's a cat hugging a bird under a tree with rainbow leaves.
That one's going in our book for sure.
The elder is coming. He looks serious.
But he's not stopping the kids. He's just watching them smile.
He asked where we came from and why we're here.
We told him we came to share a better way to live with kindness and love.
He's quiet, but he's not turning us away.
That's something.
We'll come back tomorrow and help build a story wall like the one at our treehouse.
Everyone can add their own leaf, their own truth.
And maybe this forest will bloom with something new.
Something better.
The story wall is halfway done already.
Each animal painted a leaf with something about themselves.
One leaf says, "I want to play with who I choose, not who I'm told."
Another says, "I dream of a world where no one whispers when I speak."
These are voices that were quiet for so long.
Now they're finally being heard.
The elder came by again this morning.
He watched the kids paint and didn't say a word.
Sometimes silence is just someone learning.
He gave us fruit from the elder tree. That's a sign of welcome.
Then we've done something good here.
We leave tomorrow, right?
Yes, back through the hills toward the next village by the cliffs.
Every time we leave, it feels like leaving a little piece of home behind.
But every village we visit becomes part of our bigger home.
And we carry every story with us.
Look, the smallest fox just added a leaf that says, "I want to be a hero like Sam and Jake."
That one's going on the cover of the next book.
We should write one page from every village we visit and make it a collection.
A book of brave voices.
That's the perfect name.
I never imagined two friends running away would become something this big.
You didn't just change your story, you changed how others see their own.
And we're not done yet.
Tomorrow's a new chapter.
And we'll write it with care. The cliffs are taller than I imagined, and the village here is built into the stone.
Everything echoes when you speak. It's like the whole place listens.
Do you think they've heard of us yet?
Maybe, but let's introduce ourselves like it's the first time.
Look down there by the water. I see a group of teens sitting quietly.
Let's start there. Not everyone likes big speeches. Sometimes it's better one-on-one.
Hi, mind if we join you? We're travelers who like to listen and learn.
And maybe share something small that helped our home become a better place.
They're not saying anything yet, but they're not walking away either.
That's something.
We told them about the open branch, about how it started as a secret place for two friends.
And became a space for anyone to feel safe just being themselves.
One of them just asked if there are other villages like that.
We told him yes, because every time we share the story, it plants a new branch.
They asked if anyone can start one.
And we said yes, especially someone brave enough to ask that question.
The cliffs may be high, but their hearts feel open now.
We're climbing more than rocks here. We're climbing fear.
And turning it into courage.
The elder here is quiet, but she's been listening from above the whole time.
She just placed a ribbon on the pathway that leads to the cave hall.
That's a sign of peace, right?
Yes, it means we're welcome to speak tomorrow at sunrise.
Then we'll speak from the cliff edge and let our words echo across the valley.
So no voice feels small again.
Let's watch the stars tonight and remember how far we've come.
And how far we'll still go together.
The sun is rising and the cliffs are glowing gold.
It's the perfect moment to speak, hearts open, sky clear.
The villagers are gathering, some are sitting, some just standing on ledges.
No matter where they are, they're listening.
Good morning, we're Sam and Jake, and we're here to tell you what love taught us.
Not the kind of love that everyone expects, but the kind you choose.
We were told we couldn't be together because I'm a cat and he's a dog.
But our feelings didn't care about the rules.
And instead of hiding, we decided to speak.
That decision didn't just change us, it changed our whole village.
Because once you show your truth, others find the courage to share theirs.
Now we help others build places where everyone can feel safe being who they are.
Places like the open branch where no one whispers and no one hides.
And we're not asking you to change everything today.
We're just asking you to imagine something better.
And then take one step toward it.
Even if that step is just listening to a different kind of story.
They're clapping slowly, but it's growing louder.
And the elder is nodding. I think she gets it.
She's holding a new ribbon, it's green.
Green for growth, that's their tradition.
She's tying it to the highest branch by the cliff.
It means they've accepted the message.
I can't believe it, we did it again.
Another branch grown, another village changed.
I want to write about this one in bold letters, across a full page.
Let's call it the echo on the cliffs.
Perfect, because our words really did echo today.
Let's rest for a while, then head to the river town next.
And see how far our love can travel. The river town is louder than any place we've been so far.
Boats moving, water splashing, and everyone talking all at once.
It feels less like a village, and more like a festival.
That might make it harder for them to hear us.
Then we won't shout louder, we'll speak softer. So they lean in.
I like that. Let our words pull them closer instead of pushing through noise.
Look over there near the dock, kids are drawing on the wooden floor with chalk.
Let's join them and draw our journey so far, a path across the villages.
Each stop a symbol: open branch, cliff, echo, forest, leaf.
They're asking questions already. Where is this place? What do the drawings mean?
We're telling them it's a story about being yourself, even when others say no.
And building places where that self is safe.
The market leader just stopped by to see what's going on.
She looks curious, not upset. That's a good sign.
She asked if we'll speak tonight at the bonfire gathering.
That's their tradition, sharing truths when the fire is brightest.
Let's prepare something special, something they won't forget.
We'll tell them about the kids who changed everything just by not giving up.
And remind them that stories don't need permission to matter.
The chalk path you drew is now filled with footprints. Everyone's walking on it.
Like they're walking your story one step at a time.
That's exactly what I hoped for.
Tonight we light their fire with something more than flame.
We light it with honesty and hope.
And maybe tomorrow they'll draw their own path on this floor.
Let's get ready for the bonfire. The fire is bright, and everyone's gathered in a circle just like they said.
The light flickers on their faces. It makes everything feel softer.
We wait for the flames to settle before we speak.
Just like they do with all important stories here.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for letting us be part of your fire.
We came from a place where rules once told us we couldn't be together.
Because I'm a cat and he's a dog.
But instead of hiding, we chose to share our story.
We built a place called the Open Branch, where anyone could speak freely.
And we promised to carry that message village by village.
You are not wrong for feeling different.
You are not strange for loving who you love.
You are not alone.
And together we can build more than places. We can build peace.
Someone in the crowd just stood up holding a candle.
They're passing the light around one by one.
It's like everyone's saying yes without words.
This flame is now more than warmth, it's agreement.
They're drawing a branch on the wall with charcoal.
That's the beginning of their own open branch.
We'll leave behind some supplies and letters of encouragement.
And they'll grow it in their own way with their own colors.
Every fire we visit lights the next.
And every voice adds to the story.
We should write this part as the fire that listened.
Because it didn't burn, it welcomed.
I'm so proud of them and of us.
We're changing the world one story at a time.
I can see our village again from the top of the hill.
It's smaller than I remember, but it feels warmer.
I wonder how much has changed while we were away.
Probably more than we know, but in the best ways.
Do you think the tree house is still there?
I hope so. I want to sit in it one more time before we start our next chapter.
Welcome back, you two.
We've been waiting.
How are things here? Did the village grow while we were gone?
You'd be surprised how many animals started their own stories.
Some even asked to help run the open branch with us.
That's amazing.
It means the dream didn't stay with us, it spread.
We brought letters from every village we visited.
And drawings and promises and stories from all kinds of voices.
We'll hang them in the treehouse as part of a new story wall.
It'll show everyone where love has traveled and where it's going next.
Let's go see it now. I want to sit where it all began.
And remember what it felt like to dream something scary and beautiful.
It still feels like that sometimes.
That means we're still growing.
There it is, the open branch, still standing tall.
And now filled with more voices than ever before.
Let's climb up and add our newest page to the wall.
The one that says we came back home full of love and ready to share more.
The wind up here feels like it did that very first night.
But now it carries voices from everywhere we've been.
Every leaf on the story wall holds a part of someone's truth.
And every message is a reminder that love always finds a way.
This treehouse is more than wood and nails now.
It's a symbol of bravery, of choosing what's right over what's easy.
We were scared when we first stood here, but we stood anyway.
And look what came from that single step.
A world that listens, a world that grows.
And kids who won't have to hide who they are ever again.
If someone asked me what the most important part of our journey was,
I'd say it was learning that love doesn't follow rules, it writes new ones.
And those rules can make space for everyone, not just some.
So what do we do next?
We keep living, keep loving, keep listening.
And when someone feels small or alone, we remind them of this place,
The open branch is a safe spot in a noisy world,
where every story matters.
where cats and dogs and everyone in between can sit side by side and just be.
You two have done more than start something, you've sparked a movement.
And we'll keep it going right here while you rest or roam.
Thank you for believing in us from the start, even when we were just scared kids.
We weren't just scared, we were strong enough to speak.
And now every kid who walks through these trees will know they can too.
This isn't the end, Sam.
I know it's just the beginning.